bottles of champagne, but I stay sipping Jameson by the fifth, man. Breaking out of my cage, I got an escape, and I guarantee that nobody can stop me. And probably, you probably never even want to stop me, cause the shit I'm doing, it benefits everyone around me. When's the last time you got on your knees and begged the Lord please and really truly believe? I suggest you try now, cause it's something we all need to heal but still breathe. The people that had to leave, rest in peace, I hope you're at ease. We feel you every time the breeze hits the tree. It reminds me that I got some trees, so I hit the trees and blow it.
What is up? Oh, look at that. I turned into my avatar. oh, hold on. I don't know what we want to do first. We got some fun stuff to talk about. Let's go with this. We'll start there because, I don't know if you guys want to talk about e-girls or if you want to talk about coronavirus or CVOD-19 as it's properly named. Or if you want to talk Jussie Smollett, Mr. Smollett, some shit happened. What up, everyone? Thanks for, I was adjusting some stuff and moving some stuff around. Why are you judging my stream layout? It's fucking terrible. I'm still being lazy. Here. I'm pulling the cog or the, don't fuck with me, Frozen. I'm getting a little bit of echo, yeah. I don't know what's going on with my sound. Since I switched over to... Here, let me see if this will fix it. Of course. Since I switched over to voice meter, because I need it for some stuff that me and Sicko are doing. Hey. Let me work on that. Hold on. Let's see. Is that better? I'm listening to myself while you're over here telling me how things are. Let's see if that cleans it up a little bit. Yeah, that does. I don't know, man. Working with the soundboard and getting that shit all lined up can be a pain in the ass, especially when you're trying to mess with the equalizer and it doesn't do what you want it to do. I'm over here trying to get it to go in the direction I want it to go, but it won't do it. If that'll do it. That sounds a bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the shit just sounds fucking stupid. And, well, I also need to bring my mic closer to my mouth. So, thank you. Thank you, Frozen, for yelling at me. Appreciate it. Just derail my whole show, you fucking dick. There we go. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. That's a wee bit better. Okay, we'll keep it like that. Let's see if it... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Canada. Canadians. Goddamn Canadians. Always trying to tell us how to live our lives. Fuck. Oh, Alyssa, you're going to love a story we have for you. Well, it's not show destroying. Well, you're over here trying to make my show better when the show's already going. Stop yelling at me. Everyone, Frozen's yelling at me. I know you were. I'm fucking with you, bro. Don't get your walk fingers in a tizzy and start yelling at me. It'll be okay. It will be okay. But yeah, so we got some things to talk about. We got the Jussie Smollett situation finally coming to a little bit of a head. We also have coronavirus getting its name, CVOD-19, and a lot of shit going on with that. We have e-girls going insane because And AI decided to, well, show them that they can be replaced by machines as well. And, yeah, well, sadly, it is what it is. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to deal with it, ladies. Sorry. I'm sorry you're getting beaten by a hentai machine showing off boobies and vagina that's drawn. You know? It happens. I mean, come on. Let's be real. Vegas has their own little robot sex machine dungeon now versus what? Versus real girls? Man, you got to think. Let's be realistic. Even the robot sex girls, they're cheaper in the long run. One, you hope they're kept up and cleaned, right? You hope they're kept up and cleaned. And if they are, then you don't have to worry about getting some sort of fucking venereal disease. And you don't have to worry about them getting pregnant. You don't have to worry about them, I don't know, stalking or going crazy. I mean, come on. Why do you think women love their toys so much? Because their toys don't talk back and they do whatever the hell they want. So let men have toys. If you're a straight man, you've never been able to have a toy. Unless you want a butt plug or a fucking, what is that thing? The fleshlight thing? Yeah, I'm not, no thank you. You know what I mean? Stop crying about it. Just be better. Have more personality. Don't just think because you have vaginas and boobies that you're gonna win over an audience and you're gonna make lots and lots of big money. Yes, also, Frozen points out a very, very good point. The only person who you need to please in the situation is yourself. You don't have to worry about the complaining afterwards. I physically know how to make my own sandwiches. And then, what do I need a sandwich maker to have sex with for? You don't see me fucking my bread maker. Yeah, or like video games. Well, you know what? It's okay. That's why guys have better hand-eye coordination than women, because we play video games. Don't hate it, ladies. No, but seriously, let's dive into Jussie Smollett, who was indicted today in Chicago by special prosecutor Dan Webb, stemming from the alleged racist and anti-gay attack on him that occurred in January 2019. Smollett is due on court February 24th, the criminal court building. He is indicted on 6 accounts, accused of lying to Chicago police when he reported the attack last year. Special prosecutor Webb said Smollett faces 6 counts of disorderly conduct. Oh, they actually have the filing. Oh, here it is. In that he knowingly transmitted or caused to be transmitted in any manner to any peace officer, Chicago police officer Mohammed Bag, a report to the effect that an offense had been committed on January 29th at around 2:45 a.m. So he's getting hit with well, sex toys. We don't have our sex toys. No guys have sex toys. Like video games aren't individualized to one sex. Now I know you could argue a fucking dildo's not individualized to one sex either, but it's not aimed at straight men. Whereas video games are aimed at everyone. There's not really much out there aimed at straight men in the sex environment, except for women who use the fact that they have a vagina. Yeah, I talked about the fleshlight. The fleshlight is okay. We'll give you that. There's the fleshlight. What else? If you say pocket pussy, it's just a fleshlight. It's a mini fleshlight. Same thing. Women have 27,000 different toys to shove in themselves. Men have nothing. And now women sex workers, and they're calling themselves that nowadays. So they're expecting men to want the real thing instead of taking advantage of lifelike toys. Lifelike toys. So what? Let them have their sex dolls that are more animatronic and whatever. Who cares? Like this whole thing with, fuck it. We're getting interrupted with that talk. Let's just dive into the fucking chatterbait women being frustrated. We'll dive into that, and then we'll go back to Jussie Smollett. Kind of got derailed by making jokes about, not having toys. This whole stemmed from the fact that an AI... Oh no, we have to stick on this now because this is where it's aimed at. An AI came about over the last 3 or 4 days, and it's apparently, from what I've heard and what I've read, it is a person in motion capture gear actually animating the moves and all that. So, as well as the voice for the live streams, that is. Now, the AI interacts on the social level, on the Twitter and stuff like that. However, it's a person behind it with obviously, from what I've heard, a feminine voice. Now, let's look at, there's Mrs. Strawberry Jane here. Just retweeted it. But you could see people getting very, very angry. Very, very angry at chatterbait. It's got a girl's voice, though. So I think the voice is the person. Well, maybe they're voice modulating the AI voice through it. But you have these chatterbait women, and if I could pull it up on stream, I would. But this woman is, let's just put it this way: she's fat. She's fat, and there's not much you can do about it. You're a fat woman. Sorry, you can be mad and all that, but you sling your body on chatterbait. You sling your body. Oh, you're good. You sling your body on chatterbait, and you're getting mad because an AI that was created by a person is now doing more viewers, making more money than you. Now, there is a person behind, would be a voice actor to AG. They do that a lot for anime. Yeah, they could be. It could be a male with the squeaky voice and all that shit. Anyways, these two, chatterbait women are a little pissy. Let's start with Moody Beauty here. I can't pull her pictures because I was thumbing through all this shit at work on my phone, looking at it to see, trying to find some stuff to talk about today. And they're salty. These women are salty because a new category of streaming and, I don't know, sex work has come about. The V section, where it's the hentai girls and all that shit. The people that are going to watch that aren't going to watch you anyways. They were going to watch hentai, and now they have something they can realistically interact with and make money. So, what are you complaining about? They weren't going to watch you anyways. This is bullshit, and if I have to be called a thought, then yes, this bitch thought is pissed. Yeah, that was lame. Proves how more offensive chatterbait allowed a VR cam model so they could benefit screwing over human hard workers on their platform. I didn't even blink at that. I think she meant at thought. I cringed but kept moving. He. Yeah, this is an outrage, and chatterbait needs to do something about it, or they're going to lose a lot of models. How are they going to lose models? These people weren't going to spend time interacting with you. They weren't going to do it. Chatterbait should give them their earnings off the VR model to all the human models. No, motherfucker. Sorry, this isn't socialism or any of that shit. You're just mad because someone else found some creative way to interact with an audience that wants to see titties and ass. You're going to get mad. Would you say that if we started segmenting out stuff on like those kind of sites where it's like, okay, only gay people can only be over here. Straight people can only be here. blah, 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 28,000 genders over here, you would be pissed, right? But that's what you're doing. This is a genre. You're basically expecting them to exclude a genre of porn or whatever the case is from the site because you don't like the fact that it's not human on the screen. You know, that seems a bit stupid. Please understand, a lot of investment went into her production. She had to get the programs, equipment required for movement tracking, alongside playing artist models to produce the models she uses. Moody but beauty, of course, she's fucking a thick girl who's angry. Does that surprise you? No, she hates her life. A cartoon VR game should not be on an XX human site. A lot of models putting their bodies on display, and for cartoon/game characters to just pop up without putting human blood, sweat, and tears on the screen is straight up bullshit. Okay, 1, you're a fucking idiot. You sell your body for sex. Even though you're only selling it online, I mean, you're probably selling it other ways too. Come on, let's be realistic. But you sell your body for sex. You get that, right? You don't get to be unironically mad saying blood, sweat, and tears went into it. Bitch, you fucking flick your vagina. That's all you do. You're there so guys who can't interact with women in real life have something to stare at that they can interact with on a level. That's all you're there for. You are nothing more than a wet hole rolling on the screen. And who gives a shit? Deal with it. Someone else continues. Blood, sweat, and tears do show. I know from an outside perspective it seems off, but there's a level of quality that she has and shows that it's fairly impressive for what she's going for. Also, she is an original character, not from a franchise, uniquely hers. Do not care. It should not be on Chatterbait. Go to Pornhub. They have that crap there. This is the mindset of someone who has their head so far up their ass that they can't see that this is not an environment for them to just control. They are, you're literally, to these guys, you're tits and ass, and that's it. Like, that's why you can do what you do. That's all people are there watching you for. I'm guessing, based on this interaction and being so fucking salty at an AI taking over the number 1 spot, I'm gonna guess you're a horrid person. Just from the way you interact. I do think it's hasty to ban her or possible content like hers in the future. It would make sense, as right now there's a certain novelty and fame she is getting from being so brand new and different. Her numbers should stabilize. Excuse me, I got a cough. What's up, Brave? You say go to Pornhub, that there are similar things to it there, but you should also notice that there is 10,000 times more porn from real people there as well, so that's not valid. Also, it's a real person using technology and exploring a niche market hit the gold. Yes, that may be so, but here's the thing, sweetie. We put our bodies out there for all our wonderful pervs to look at. If you look at your audience as wonderful pervs, you probably are a fucking shit brick. You act like you're better than the people watching you. I've got to tell you, you're not. You're not. You're nothing better. And no offense to people who use their body for fucking to make money. But to be quite honest, you're a sex worker.
The world is getting stranger and stranger.
Exactly, and this person finds a niche where there's some fucking guys who like hentai. And all those guys have now found a live interactive thing that meets their niche. Why does it bother you? Those 20, 30,000 people that were watching that fucking anime character over the last few days wouldn't have watched you. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about you. Would have never watched you. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's 2020, baby. But I will be damned if I go against a computer. Bitch, you're going against a computer at all times. Something that ain't living, breathing, or even effing herself with the dildo. Fucking herself with the dildo. Whatever. It is alive, breathing. And I don't know if a dildo is included or not. But the AI thing is a role play. Like VTubers. That their characters are dragon girls, wolves, etc. It's their character, and that one is an AI in this case. The person behind it is not. This is exactly isn't this is you're 100% right, Cupboard Cat. Supply and demand. And these dumbass idiots who have probably less than a high school education got pregnant with their high school sweethearts who ended up leaving them, and now they're collecting a fucking welfare check while working as cam models, while not paying their taxes, because we saw that audit shit going on with the Camgirls off Twitch. We know these broads don't pay their taxes. And okay, cool. I don't believe you should have a massive amount of taxes, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's self-centeredness is all it is. Oh, those 20,000 people could be spread out all to me. Oh, I bet you they'd come watch me. I can see your picture, and you wouldn't even be damn near anywhere on most guys' lists. You have a fucking, damn it, dude. I wish I could pull it up, but it's imagine being all forehead. Yeah. Not all forehead. 6'2". The forehead only takes up about, a quarter of that, man. Get it right. The person behind it is, yes, but for an AI, aka robot, whatever the fuck it is, it's not yet, again, putting itself out there. If the fact of the matter is, it has to put itself out there in order to be viable. Any of you guys remember those old, like sex dungeons? Oh, that's, you need soy sauce. I don't want to film this week. Oh, they fixed it now. I'm streaming. You check it out. Someone, Sicko's barber, who he never goes to,
I went to someone else.
decided to fuck up his facial hair. Yeah, so he was all worried about it. I'm like, dude, just go get it lined up. You pointing it out's what made me notice it. Anyways, so E-Girl here decides that there should be separation. There needs to be a different platform for this. What if this thing, this AI, this person behind the AI, brings over, let's say, potential customers for you? Instead of looking at it as a negative, look at it as Sicko's my roommate, bro. What are you talking about? Denny? He's not my troll. He is the roommate. What are you talking about? Imagine being Denny Crane. I mean, come on. Let's be realistic. I would kill myself if that were the case. Oh, he doesn't need to be a mod. He's just here. He's got the wrench, so you know he's powerful. You're just mad. Oh. Stay out of that. Stay out of this, Frozen. At least we don't have sideways buttholes like your people. This mindset of let's separate it out because it's something new. It's something pulling a lot of viewership right now, right? The issue at hand is it could be bringing new people to that website. And what if the guy just one day is like, you know what? I'm bored. I don't want to look at the anime titties anymore. Let's go see what real titties look like. And then Moody Beauty and he'd look at you and fucking probably chop his eyes out. Let's be real. But The mindset. But listen to this entitled ass. Let's just use the word that describes her. Cunt. This entitled cunt. Then make another platform for it, but back off our turf. Chatterbait is a place for humans to show human stuff. What does a character have other than personality? People ain't watching for personality, sweetie. They're there to masturbate to humans, not a character. Retard. I know you're slow in the head. I know you fucking dropped out of high school at 16. I know you have this hard thing, but personality is part of being human. I know yours is shitty. I know you're a terrible, terrible human being. But the mindset of this is a place for humans. Well, the person behind the AI is a human. The person behind the suit is a human. So what? Because they put an avatar on screen? Oh no, guys, you shouldn't watch me. This is a place for humans. And I'm not showing my face right now. I have an avatar on the screen. Oh my God, YouTube is a place for only humans. Actually, yesterday, it seemed like 20,000 people were there for personality. This is the mindset of people who sell their bodies. You are not entitled to shit. You're a woman who slings her pussy. Congratulations. Congratulations. A man couldn't sling dick as easily. I guarantee you. I don't know. Are there guys on Chatterbait, or is it like primarily a girl cam site? Guys tend to be the more sexual. They tend to be the more sexual creatures when it comes to, watching porn, at least as we know. Girls are all quiet, hee about it. We know they're all little whores. But guys are more vocal about it. It's assumed most guys will watch porn at some time in their life, etc. So let's say if there's guys on there, I guarantee you those guys are not hitting top numbers. Not in the way that women do. So do you think it's fair that you're taking a huge chunk? Do you think it's fair you're pulling a huge thug? No. Okay, so here we go. Here's a good one. This one was interesting, and I actually thought it was fucking hilarious, right? Until the nanosecond their income is threatened, it's all rainbows, flags, respect diversity, and do your own thing. Once Project Melody shows up, they're all homophobic swerfs and turfs, whatever the fuck that is, trying to shame men on how they spend their money. Seriously, Spartan. Wow. We didn't know that. I totally was in the dark till you explained it. Dude, how the fuck can you masturbate to a cartoon that you all are pretending is a real person? A person is not is a fucking Jesus Christ. No wonder you're just a fucking camgirl, dude. You can't even string together a fucking sentence. It is not. It is a fucking cartoon. And you can masturbate to a guy too. No one saw. Who saw if she or he or both? See, getting a little edgy there. You're all so defending like we have something with her work or the way she looks in reality, if it is a she. And dude, in cam world are girls that do. And Jesus. And dude, in cam world, there are girls that do cosplays and are much better than watching a cartoon. We are not, dude. Cam world is about real persons, not cartoons or porns. Then watching porns that seem so fake. What up, NorCal? I don't get. Dom and Eve, chosen one, mini vids. I'm surprised you don't have your pronouns in there. I mean, dude, I can't tell. Hold on, hold on 1 second. The screen's gonna go black. I'm still here. No, that's my recording screen. Let's go intro. Damn, dude, I don't have any way to find out if this picture is clean. Now, I know what turf is. I don't know what swerf is. No, I don't know what the hell this is. This is broads being mad because they're getting taken over on a cam site by an AI. And that's all it is. I'll show you. The AI was up at the top of this post. An AI. That's a fucking hentai style anime character, which has someone working a motion capture suit behind it, and I think the person's running a mic. Let me. Actually, you know what I could do? I got an idea. Hold on one second. Let me. Boom. Yeah. I want to make sure both these are safe before I freaking show them. Yeah, they're all clean. I can get away with showing that. And it's back. This guy's kind of being a dick, but whatever. I mean, she's getting all pissy. I mean, looking old there, honey. Is that why you're trying to sell your Valentine's Day evening instead of spending it with someone you love? And he goes, sex worker, exclusionary, radical feminist. Oh, gotcha. He goes to, and you know, white girls, they love talking about her thing and realism. Look at this. This is who's selling a Valentine's date, but that's the avatar. Oh, a 1 hour date, guys, with a not in real life, just on Chatterbait. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern, guys. This the guy was making a reference to the fact that she took a picture with her dog. And you know what they say about white women and dogs? See? If there's a person in motion capture suit and a voice actor, is technically AI, is it? What do you mean? The AI is running all of the social platforms in the back end of that stuff. So the AI is what's responding to you and interacting with you on what's it called? I heard and read somewhere that there is a person running motion capture and doing the back end of that stuff. So I don't know. But either way, the point being is it's an AI running the Twitter for sure. And that's how it's been structured. So it runs the Twitter. I missed it. Where in the hell did this guy come up? Oh, okay. SpongeBob and Ben 10. Maybe she's a simple mom. Inside every whore, there's a grasping, envious swerve looking to block the competition. I am not the right person to talk about hentai or anime or cartoons. I don't know anything about the stuff or how they're called. Jesus Christ, she writes like an idiot. She writes like an idiot. Or what they're called, even though I am completely out of the box with this. I don't think that a caricature, Jesus Christ. Okay, guys. Can we look, let's be realistic. Let's look at the world. This is the kind of person who ends up working in the sex industry. And you know what? Do you. It's not my thing, but do you. You can end up in there because you're stupid. Because you obviously couldn't do anything else in life, and that's it. And you got to take advantage of it while you can. Remember, this person can't even string together a fucking sentence. Even though I'm completely out of the box with this, I don't think that a character can be real. For me is like I'm losing my mind here trying to read this shit. Like it's fucking, I'm not a grammar Nazi. I fuck up. I use the wrong your sometimes. But this is just fucking like, who? Another example of these fucking idiots who skip out on school at the age of 16 to fucking go sling vag. It's fucking ridiculous. You ditch school, you skip school because you want to hang out with your boyfriend, and then you go to work at McDonald's, and then you go home and sling pussy on the internet. Congratulations. The only person you have around spending time with you on Valentine's Day is going to be your dog and some fucking, no offense, fellas, but some guys who have no lives and way too much money. $100 for an hour? Bitch, I could go get a real prostitute for probably that price. I might get an STD, but who cares? And if I'm that desperate, if I'm that fucking desperate that I would spend money on some cam girl, I can just go get a fucking STD. Like, come on, let's be real. She would masturbate to Ben 10, by the way, guys. About this cam cartoon, it's just so fake for me and weird how a bunch of people are masturbating to it and think that is so hot and such a difference to cam world. Dude is a reason why we all stay real online and have a record or something. This is all. When she has her dog, she speaks like a dumbass. Meanwhile, right now she's streaming, is number 1 on Chatterbait and making bank, probably earned 2K this session. Damn, you all don't understand a think. She/he can do 10K per session, but stay real like we all do. And here is about how Chatterbait changed their ways to make money, making us to how a simple girl who want to stream will start. Her work is cool, but Chatterbait need to reconsider this way. We all assume a lot of risk. There it is again. There it is again. Okay, you choose to be in this industry. You chose to show your face. Oh, I was going to bring that up earlier. Remember those devices that you see in movies sometimes where it doesn't show the woman's like face, and it's a like you slip your money into it and the screen comes up and it's like a private watch them dance room, like the old school shit where they wouldn't show their faces and stuff like that. You could do that too. Throw a mask on. Throw a mask on. Like, why? Why not? Chatterbait may be a great place. Chatterbait is fine having a bunch of different demographics. I'm sure they got their lesbian stuff, they got their gay stuff, they got their straight stuff. They got their fucking other weird fetishes, peeing, I don't know. But let's say they do. Does that mean that someone who likes hentai shouldn't come hang around there? Like, let's be real. You're slinging dates. That's all. And you're mad because a fucking anime character is taking away views. You're mad. Come on, wanting your website, One Angry Gamer is fucking slow, bro. Yeah, there are fucking so many people. Lewd Gamer, virtual anime camgirl Project Melody has been getting a lot of attention on the adult streaming platform. Chatterbait and real camgirls are seething. And look, it's just fucking angry women. Just fucking angry women. I'm sorry. The best example I would say to you is you could go and learn how to fucking code this yourself. Human women are beyond worried. They're flat out calling for her to be banned, desperately searching for reasons to justify it. All it took was someone getting more popular than them in an innovative way. I can't say I'm surprised. But that's the point. Don't be fucking mad because someone innovated your fucking 1,000-year-old industry. Like, let's be real. You're a prostitute without having to have sex. I mean, you might fucking sexualize yourself on stream and do some, finger bang bang, but you're just doing the same thing as a prostitute. Yeah, exactly, Autoshed. Imagine believing that your career and existence is threatened by hentai. Hashtag learn to code, ho. I would post that on Twitter, but it'll probably get me banned nowadays with fucking... I have to skate the rules with that shit. Let's jump off of fucking angry Camgirls, because that's all they are. They're just mad. Like, maybe get better. Get more personality. You're not just a vagina, okay? Let's go back to other walking human garbage. Jussie Smollett, indicted by special prosecutor in Chicago, source says. Basically, we got through this part. He is accused of lying to the police, and he will face 6 counts of disorderly conduct for making it seem like he was a victim of a hate crime and costing the city thousands upon thousands of dollars. What I'd be interested to see is what happens to Fox. I would love to see, what's up, Propane Pilot? I would love to see what happens to Fox after this shit. Is she going to catch some flack? Is she going to get called out for her shit? Special prosecutor for Cook County today announced that the office of the OSP has now completed its investigative steps regarding Jussie Smollett and made the decision to further prosecute Mr. Smollett. Based on the recommendation of OSP, a Cook County grand jury returned a 6-count indictment charging Smollett with making 4 separate false reports to police officers related to his false claims that he was a victim of a hate crime, knowing that he was not the victim of a crime. The indictment results from an investigation that began on August 23rd, when Michael Tooman appointed Webb as special prosecutor. Tooman directed Webb to conduct an independent investigation to determine the following. Should Smollett be further prosecuted for the alleged false reports he made to the Chicago Police Department? Whether any person or office involved in the Smollett case engaged in wrongdoing, including the Cook County's Attorney's Office. Pursuant to the first part of the judge's mandate in connection with whether to further prosecute Jussie Smollett, the grand jury's investigation revealed that Jussie Smollett planned and participated in a staged hate crime attack and therefore made numerous false statements to the Chicago Police Department on multiple occasions, reporting a heinous hate crime that he in fact knew had not occurred. Therefore, Mr. Webb has determined that reasonable grounds exist to further prosecute Mr. Smollett. In addition, in accordance with Tooman's mandate, Webb has also concluded that further prosecution of Jussie Smollett is in the interest of justice. Several factors went into the determination, including the extensive nature of Mr. Smollett's false police reports, the resources expended by the Chicago Police Department to investigate these false reports. Another major factor is OSP's determination that further prosecution is in the interest of justice, that the Cook County State Attorney's Office has been unable to provide the OSP with It's in the interest of justice because the Cook County State's Attorney Office has been unable to provide OSP with documentary evidence that shows in dismissing the Smollett case on the terms presented. CCSAO relied on other depositions of similar cases prior to the Smollett case that would justify this disposition. The issue was important to OSP because on the day the Smollett case was resolved, May 26, 2019, CCSAO issued a written press release in which it told the public that Smollett case was being resolved under the same criteria that would be available for any defendant with similar circumstances. As a result, the OSP sought to obtain all documents and evidence within the CCSAO that would identify prior similar cases. And I'm going to guess there's a shit ton more to this. Yeah. Basically, they're going to say that they didn't. I would like to see if they found evidence that disagreed with their decision of a 16-count felony indictment and it being released. Disagreed. Regarding the investigated to the second directive, to determine whether any person or officer involved in the Smollett case engaged in wrongdoing or individuals at the office has reached no conclusions. The OSP investigation continues, and the OSP finding will ultimately be set forth in final written report to the court for the benefit. So they haven't even determined yet. Yeah, she did, but they added a special prosecutor because they brought forth the fact that this has never been done before. This is completely new. This is all completely new. And the special prosecutor is now saying that they have not reached findings if anyone in the department was involved with this. So that is what's going on with Jussie Smollett. His ass will now have to face actual justice on at least 4 charges. I mean, he got hit with 16 felonies. Maybe he should be having to face justice on those. That would be my argument. Face justice on that. And then it goes on to, whatever, bring in the fact that, whatever. Look, this is him walking around with the noose still hanging on his, come on, homie. What? Oh, what? Anyways. So Smollett will be facing actual potential justice, which would be nice because this kind of shit is starting to get a little too out there. False hate crimes, all this shit. Oh, Donald Trump, white people, this, that, Asians, the Jews, they drew a swastika, all this shit. Get the fuck over it. You're not a fucking victim. Fool, you're gay and black in a time when you get to skate by because you're gay. Nobody is holding you to account or going after you because of either of those situations. And God only knows who in the fuck would be out in the Chicago blistering cold. Also, the fact that you said they threw bleach on me. Bleach would have been frozen at that temperature. It has a freezing temperature at that point, you retard. Maybe do a little research before you try to make up a story. Shit. I could come up with a better fake hate crime than this idiot. At least I would look in and do research before fucking setting the plan in motion and having my 2 fucking trainers go grab some fucking rope. Jesus. Fucking idiots. Yeah, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk coronavirus. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. We'll jump over to... okay, for those of you who don't know, I've been playing some pretty fucking cool music. It is music by someone out of the community, One Step Too Far. And he does a lot of different stuff. So we've been playing that here. I will be right back.
Smoking doties now, smoking doties later. Smoking doties now, smoking doties later.
I believe every day there's money to make, but the damn too big. Take an 8 to the face, split a swish, roll a paper. That dank, you smell it coming out of my zipper baggy. Hey, you wanna smoke? Let's match a fatty. Everything on me brand new, but my weed be the granddaddy. Purple ain't no jerk. I pass Jake, they're about in the circle. Highs overalls around the waist, Steve Urkel. Slow motion like a turtle. I like to get high, oh so high. So I don't need to socialize. I just need a burger, soda, and some fries. Some oatmeal cream pies, Cheetos and bagel buys. So high I can't open my eyes. lines. And if I did, you just see red lines. About the color star sign. So high I'm feeling no gravitation to pull. Super dope, it's got me spacing. My feet lift right off the pavement. When I'm smoking what I'm blazing. No shit, I be too faded. I'm cheesing for no reason. Fresh lime green, clouds of purple haze. Pineapple Express, my favorite taste and type. I keep one lit on the light while I roll another super tight. And I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking.
Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be toking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed, so I know it be potent. My ziplock it is open and the weed is very potent, so I constantly be smoking, zoning out and getting toasted. My weed is so dank, can't pass it up. If you think you weed dank, you should match your blunt. These sticky nugs of dough, they give me munchies, make me fat as fuck. My friends, they call me Lazarus, cause Jesus raised me from the dead. My actions are real passionate, think with my heart and not my head. Get your bitch up in my bed, tell that bitch to give me head. Getting more dome than a brand new 50-50 starter lid. Waiting, rolled a J up and I had to take it to the head. This high it crept up on me, so my eyes is on Jeremy then. So I sit and break the bread, make sure all my family's fed. Smoking hella doobies just like Scooby-Doo be doing them. We don't need no oxygen, hot box the whip with carcinogens. I'm killing every beat I rap on cause I'm spitting arsenic. There really ain't an argument because I am the fucking truth. Smoking doted nuggets cause my lungs they got a sweet tooth. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be toking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed, so I know it be potent. Pepe, love you. I can smell the weed nuggets. What about you? Pepe, love you. I can smell the weed nuggets. What about you? Pepe, love you. I can smell the weed nuggets. What about you? Pepe, love you. I can smell the weed nuggets. What about you? Smoking doties now, smoking doties later. Smoking doties now, smoking doties later. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be toking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed that we about to be smoking. Pull your ziplock open. I can smell the weed, so I know it be potent.
Looks like another all-nighter. Should be fun. Now, as you see, it's 4:30. Tuesday morning still. Stepping outside for a little cold air. Hoping that'll wake me up a little bit, but it's been a long night. My eyelids feel like they're 20 pounds and they just want to close. I don't know. Everything's messed up. I never knew it would be this bad. Oh, let's hope for the best. I don't know. I almost feel like it's not worth it.
I'm sitting in my bed, my mind going berserk. I just popped another Ambien, but it don't even work. Evaluating all the stress and what I'm worth. Waiting on repressed memories that hurt to resurface and just screw with all my thoughts. Like my mind is just a maze. In this maze I'm really lost. I'm asking God just how much it gonna cost for me to get to sleep and forget about my loss. Lying awake in my bed I turn and toss. This insomnia has really just gotta stop, so I can get to sleeping and forget about the pain, so I can get to dreaming and go see my friend again. Because I really, 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 really miss you, man. I wish that I could go back in time, make it different. But the thing is, I do not have a time machine. But if I did, I would go back. You back to life is what I'd bring. Every time you
We are back. We are back. We're back. So, yeah. We are back. So, Corona. Oh, Corona. Let's start with San Diego for those Californians. Let's start with California before we start talking numbers. From the San Diego Tribune, CDC mistakenly removed San Diego's first positive coronavirus case from the hospital. Infected patient was cleared by CDC, then returned to UC San Diego Health. A botched test result from the CDC allowed an evacuee infected with the coronavirus to leave a San Diego hospital Sunday after initially being told that they were clear. The situation is detailed in a brief statement released by UC San Diego Health Monday evening, which says that all 4 quarantine patients admitted to its isolation units after arriving from China last week were discharged back to quarantine headquarters at Marine Corps Air Station, Miramar, after the CDC shared with caregivers that their tests came back negative. Now, for you who may not understand what that means, the current coronavirus can live for 9 days on inanimate objects, 9 days in the air. Now, that means this person who was infected with it was just hanging out. Just hanging out, doing whatever, spreading the disease to the other quarantine patients. So, yeah. This morning, CDC officials advised San Diego County Public Health that further testing revealed that one of the 4 patients tested positive. The UCSD statement said the confirmed positive patient was returned to UC San Diego Health for observation and isolation until cleared by the CDC for release. So, if you live in, around San Diego, do yourself a benefit. Be careful out there. You're going to die. Nah, but really, it's getting pretty bad. University said that it also received another patient with possible coronavirus symptoms, bringing the total hospitalized out of Miramar quarantine to 8. 2 patients currently in isolation units are said to be doing well with minimal symptoms. In an emailed statement Monday night, the university said that the infected evacuee did not meander out of the hospital to make their way back to Miramar. The patient left UC San Diego Health the same way they arrived. Well, what about everyone else who was on the quarantine? All those other people. I don't know how many were there. But if they didn't meander out of the hospital, that doesn't mean that other people in the hospital didn't come into contact by accident. Didn't mean they didn't unintentionally inhale the air after that person sneezed. Oh, there's forehead. Even that picture has forehead. I went realistic when I had that done, so it's there. Whenever a person is found to have a serious communicable disease, be it tuberculosis, measles, or corona, public health departments are charged with curtailing potential spread from person to person by quickly identifying them. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Oh, the dog just got a bath. Oh, the dog just got a bath and she's going fucking insane. Stop wiping yourself on the ground. You're just getting yourself dirty, dum-dum. I have to go get another bath, retard. Okay. let's move on. So San Diego, good luck to you. Good luck to you, San Diego. Oh, the illness now has a name. COVID-19. I'm just going to stick with the Kung flu or the Wu flu or the sweet and sour sicken. It's too much to try and, keep up to date with these things. She was on here. She's all wet. Come here, dum-dum. Oh, God, you're all wet. Ugh. All right. People want to see you. Stop freaking out. Oh, you can't. My logo's in the way. She looks like a rat right now. Stop it. Hey, you're fine. Calm down. I'm not giving you another bath. Ugh. That was gross. There you go. Dog. Corona-chan. Yes, that's a good name for it, too. Ugh. Luna. Smell like wet dog. Ugh. You don't smell fresh. Yeah, so new name for the virus. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers, because this is probably going to be the last thing we do. And, well, the death toll is now over 1,000. Over 1,000. What we're covering. 108 people in mainland China died on Monday. The biggest single day death toll yet. 2,478 new cases were identified there, bringing the number there to 42,708. 42,708. That's right. Apparently, the numbers just started to explode. Who would have thought, when you lock down the country and make people hang out in the same areas and do stuff together and do that shit? Of course. Oh, check that. 1 hour ago, death toll rises to 1,107. 1,107. Heads roll in Hubei. 2 senior health officials in the Chinese province at the epicenter of the outbreak were fired on Tuesday, state media said. No, they were not fired. They were gathered up and killed. Let's be realistic. Is China. A Hong Kong apartment building was partially evacuated over concerns that the virus may have been transmitted through the piping system. 135 cases have been confirmed on a ship quarantined in Japan. Another ship carrying more than 2,000 people is still searching for a port after being denied entry to at least 4 ports. Let that sink in. 135 people on a ship together. Good call, Royal Caribbean. Cancels 2 trips from Singapore due to travel conditions. How about you just let them lock down every flight in or out of China, no matter if it's American, British, Australian, no matter whose citizens are there. Deal with it. Deal with it. Lock it down. Don't let them come out and infect the rest of the world. And keep them out. Period. Let's be done with this. Let's not just keep letting people spread this shit around the world. Quarantine ends for all 195 viruses evacuees at California Air Base. Yeah, I bet you that's freaking great. completed their 14-day quarantine period. Okay, see, that I have a problem with because they've determined that the virus takes 21 to 24 days to incubate. So they're letting these people leave after 14 days. What happens if they start showing symptoms in the time frame? They've already determined that it is not 14 days. They initially said 5 or 7 or whatever it was. Then it went to 14, and now it's been reported that it's 21 to 24 days. So 24 patients will remain on the base because they could not make travel arrangements. Yeah, sure. This is what China looks like. It looks like a fucking plague. China, over 40,000 reported and confirmed cases. We all know China doesn't lie about anything, guys. And that the World Health Organization doesn't lie about anything, guys. We all know it. It's 100% never lied. Yeah, I've heard mixed numbers, but let's just put it this way. Coronavirus expert says he knows when the virus will burn itself out, according to leaked analysis. Now, apparently this is someone's information who, well, is supposedly an expert. I don't care about the picture. Death toll climbing every day. Fear and uncertainty have spread further and further around the globe as the virus continues to captivate the world's attention. John Nichols, a pathology professor at the University of Hong Kong, says he knows when the virus will become inactive. Yeah, sure. In a private conference call organized last week by CLSA, a brokerage firm based in Hong Kong, investment analysts, we bankers had a chance to ask Nichols, one of the world's experts on the topic, question about the virus. News of the private conference call was reported by Financial Times, and in the days since, more details have come out and surfaced online and in social media, including transcripts. Transcript of the call shows Nichols believes weather conditions will be a key factor in the demise of the virus, referencing the SARS outbreak, because we know that it's exactly like the SARS outbreak. It's the exact amount of people who died from SARS. Oh, wait, SARS only killed like 300. This is 3 times worse. 3 times worse. 3 things the virus does not like: sunlight, temperature, and humidity, said in response to the question about when he thinks cases will peak. Sunlight will cut the virus's ability to grow in half, so the half-life will be 2.5 minutes. And in the dark, it's about 13 to 20 minutes. Sunlight is really good at killing viruses. Yes, we know that. But the point is whether there's sunlight or not, they have sunlight in China, and they're still spreading and finding the virus sticks on door handles, inanimate objects in the air for 9 days. So what the fuck's the sunlight doing over there? They fucking pulling the Mr. Burns and blocking out the sun? Is that what they're doing in China? Because they want everyone to die? They're trying to deal with their population boom by killing half their citizens? No. I think you're wrong. Exactly. It is more than that. The Chinese are lying about the numbers. It's probably 150,000, I would bet. 150,000 people there, and probably closer to 10,000 deaths. I'm going to wager. I'd love to see those fucking giant holes they're burying the bodies in, because I guarantee you they have more bodies in them than some other trenches that were dug. The virus can remain intact at 4 degrees, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, or 10 degrees, 50 degrees for longer periods of time. But at 30 degrees, so 86 degrees Fahrenheit for those of us that don't live in stupid countries, then you get inactivation. And high humidity, the virus is not like that either. Okay, isn't China pretty humid? I'm pretty sure China's pretty humid. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. So, yeah, the gas map and all the shit they're doing. Compared to SARS and MERS, we're talking about a coronavirus that has a mortality rate 8 to 10 times less. No, bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Compared to SARS and MERS, we're talking about a coronavirus that has a mortality rate 8 to 10 times less deadly than SARS or MERS. So a correct comparison is not SARS or MERS, but a severe cold. Basically, this is a severe form of the cold. Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but sunlight kills it, guys. Sunlight. Hold on. SARS deaths versus MERS versus Corona Chan. Oh, it got. Here, let's see. This is on January 24th. Let's see if we get. I want to see how many deaths. Sorry, I'm trying to. No, stop trying to get me to sign up for all your shit. No one wants to. There we go. Dude, just tell me. Just tell me. Oh, look, MERS went from bats to camels. Of course it did. Maybe the Chinese need to stop eating fucking bats. Stop eating fucking bats. Jesus Christ. I don't care about whose estimates. I want to know the fucking numbers. I want to know let's see. Let's go to images. There we go. No, that's not it. There's got to be like statistics. Where's deaths? Isn't it? Come on. Y'all don't actually have just a chart that says this many deaths? Like, come on. Like, I saw that before. Look at what who's trying to put out there. Sorry, I know this is kind of hard for everyone to see. Infections over time. Stats from WHO. SARS infected. It didn't break 10,000, according to them. Over, what would look like 86 days, I would guess. They're stating that there was only 750 deaths over the time frame. Confirmed deaths, that is. How are you even fucking comparing the two or saying that one doesn't match the other? I wish I could find. That's 4chan not found. This is, yeah, here we go. Swine flu. Oh, look, everyone, don't worry. Swine flu was more infection. Oh, wait, it's not now. Everyone who's been saying, oh, China's not lying to us. There's nothing the Chinese would do, like, lie to us. They wouldn't ever do that. No, they wouldn't do that. Pangolins and not bats. They're saying it came from fucking lots of things, but I don't know. I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I think. A person who worked at that biological center went out for lunch one day. He grabbed himself a fork to eat his bat soup and happened to have the virus on his hand. When he grabbed said fork, there were other forks around, and virus got on other forks. As people were eating their bat soup and all pangolin soup or whatever the fuck, then the virus was transferred to their lips. There's no fucking way this came out. What do we got here? Hold on. Oh, you got it. And that's SARS to SARS deaths. Oh, gotcha. Corona. This is old stats too. See, none of these fuckers are putting up new stats. None of these dickheads are putting up new stats because they don't want to show how bad it is. That's what I'm thinking. The WHO, the Wuhans, they don't want to show it. But hey, guys, creepy coronavirus screening robot returns to Times Square. Want to take a look at this?
Bradley, don't forget to take out the trash.
I don't want to hear your ad, okay? Didn't China said mad cow was BS and we had to deal with those knife-wielding bovines in our street? Yeah, right.
I would recommend you to visit a doctor.
So what this is, guys, is this is a robot in Times Square doing coronavirus screenings.
He's asking, do you have a software?
Hold on, let's go back.
A robot has a simple test software. He's asking, do you have a high temperature? Do you have a headache? Do you have a 5 general symptoms? And after that, people answer yes or no, and they are understanding after they finish, do they have symptoms or not? If they have, robot advising, please go check to the doctor. If they not, they are understanding that everything is fine.
Some people say I talk too much.
Why? This is how stupid humans are. Guys giving him high fives, touching the corona screening robot. That is just the idiocracy of humans. Anyways, this machine showed up. It's asking, just generic questions and then scaring the shit out of people pretty much. Because quite honestly, think about it. You're asked those 5 questions and then it says, go visit a doctor. You think you have the corona. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Let's go. Hold on.
Whenever you can, watch me stop that at least go home.
Hey bro, this video 17 years ago. Time for an update.
We have some people with the when did they say this? See, they put out Kung Flu at that point. We were saying that well before that. They I would be scared if they sneezed on me. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Now we gonna corona virus that come from China. Reach out home Singapore. All scared go out how now yeah. Here are symptoms to look out for. If you have them, don't take long or stay at home and just lay back more. Wuhan won't come knock on your door.
If you are having a bad fever, might be the virus targeting you.
Sicko, you gotta watch this. Holy shit.
So you would have been coughing forever, or so hard to wait for fever flu.
Because I can't play the audio.
We'll show you what to do. Let's kick Wuhan's butt with some Kung Flu.
Wash your hands whenever you can. Wash with soap where it's got hope. How to stay safe? Some may ask. Get yourself a surgical mask.
If you're unwell, just stay home like a loner. If it gets
hold on, which one of those is Frozen?
Fake news spread faster than germs in the air. Check the sources before you like
If you went on holiday, when you come back, better say you might feel healthy today, but one can wait 14 days.
I'm guessing that the center person is Frozen.
If you are sick, don't go to work. Don't spread the germs, don't be a jerk. Feeling the flu, don't go to school.
Wu-Tang 14 chambers of quarantine.
That party rap along to. Let's kick Wuhan's butt with some Kung Flu.
Wash with soap, may at least got hope. How to stay safe, some may ask. Get yourself a surgical mask.
If you're unwell, just stay home like a loner. If it gets worse, go and see a doctor.
How many of you think that these guys run the train on that fucking thought?
Fake news spread faster than germs in the air. Check the sources before you like and share.
Wash your hands when you can. Wash with soap, may at least got hope. How to
I like how they're doing this in like an office full of people and no one's even looking up.
stay safe, some may ask. Get yourself a surgical mask. This is a shout out to our healthcare workers. Thank you for being on the front line. And to everyone else, stay safe, stay healthy, like, share and subscribe. And wash your hands whenever you can. Wash your hands whenever you can. Wash with soap, may at least got hope. How to stay safe, some may ask. Get yourself a surgical mask.
If you're unwell, just stay home like a loner.
I mean, it's not a bad beat. It's not a bad beat.
If it gets worse, go and see a doctor.
Jesus. Jesus. Your people frozen. Here. If any of you want to check that out. Oh. Frozen's people, everyone. Frozen was the middle guy. Frozen was the middle guy. I'm 99% sure. Right, Frozen? Oh, they're from over there too. Yeah. Frozen's people spin that hot fire. Kung Flu. Don't be Rama Rama. Yeah, no shit. Well, shit, guys. I think that's a good spot to call it. I'm going to go grab some grub. Hey, guys. Come back and hang out. If you get bored later, I'm going to probably play some video games. Be chatting with the audience a lot more than I do here on the show because I get so focused on what I'm reading and everything else. Thanks for hanging out. Throw a like on it on your way out. And, well, that was racist. Why not? We'll throw on some of One Step Too Far stuff for the outro. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out. I'll see you guys again soon.
Thank you.